everybody, thank you for joining me. Now today's flow is going to be all about opening up our hips, releasing some tension and tightness within them, and you're going to feel fabulous after this, I promise you. Now if you've got a yoga block and strap at home, please bring it along. If you don't, grab a book like I've got. I've also brought along a pillow and a band. A belt will be exactly the same. It will work a treat. So if you've got some things that you could definitely use to help yourself adjust and make yourself feel a bit more comfortable within a pose, please bring it along. Otherwise, come into your mat and I'll meet you in your seated position. Okay guys, so from our seated position we're going to move into our butterfly, bringing the soles of your feet together. Just allow your hands to either lay on your ankles, maybe clasp your toes, and just let your legs be wings. So imagine them as wings coming up and down, flying through a bright blue sky. And then slowly we open up, our knees settle down, allow your elbows to come to your knees, maybe your hands applying a little bit more pressure, and just deepening into your butterfly. Exhale here, inhale, release your elbows, knees come to the sky, gaze follows. Exhale, opening up. Inhale, knees to the sky, gaze follows. Exhale, open your legs. See if you can come a little deeper. Gaze comes down to your heels or maybe your belly button. One more, inhale. Exhale, opening up. 3 deep breaths here. Just moving into your pose, feeling it run down the insides of your legs into your hips. It feels really good. Exhaling here, just coming up to a seated position. We're moving into our square pose. So grabbing your left leg and allowing it to be parallel to the front of your mat. Your left foot is flexed. Your right leg comes over the top, reaches to your knee, and it also is parallel to your bottom leg. So here you can see why we call it square pose. Now here you can feel the stretch straight into your hips, and if you need, you can apply a little bit of pressure to come deeper. Also, this is a great time to grab a block, a pillow, and pop in between your foot and knee if you need that. Closing down your eyes here, we've got 5 breaths on this side. Breathing into your belly with complete exhales. Just feel the tension and tightness melt away from your hips here. Exhaling, releasing the block or book if you've got anything helping you adjust here. And you're just picking up on your right leg like it's a little baby. And this is called rock your baby. So you're just rocking your right leg from side to side. And you can feel that beautiful fluid in your hip warming up, loosening up here, releasing tension and tightness. Creating circles with your knee if that's comfortable. And then just releasing your right foot to the outside of your left leg. Tuck your left foot underneath your bottom here and then hug your right knee closer. Inhale, sweep your hands to the sky. Exhale, twisting to the right hand side. Gentle spinal twist here. Deep inhale, lengthen through your spine, open your chest. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Even if your gaze is just coming further over your shoulder. Exhaling, releasing your twist, unraveling your legs, coming to the opposite side. So now our right leg's lined up with the front of the mat, our right foot's flexed. Our left foot comes over the top of our leg, mimicking that square box shape. So here, once again, feeling it in your hips. Your hip bones are seated down on the mat. And if you'd like, grab your block or your book to place underneath. We've got 5 breaths here in our square pose. So remember, only adding a little bit of pressure onto your top leg if you need. Otherwise, just be here. Big, deep belly breaths and complete exhales, releasing that tension. Two more breaths. Deep inhale here, complete exhale, picking up on your left leg, coming into rock your baby. You sort of just cradle it. Now, if you have any knee problems, just release it a little bit. We shouldn't find any pain during this pose. Just feeling that beautiful mobility in our hip. Nice gentle rocks here. And then exhale, bringing your left leg to the outside of your right, tucking your right foot underneath your bottom, and then bring your left leg closer to your chest. Inhale, sweep your hands to the ceiling. Exhale, twisting to the left-hand side, a nice gentle spinal twist. Inhale, lengthen through your spine, open your chest. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Exhaling, slowly unraveling, coming back into your seated position just for a moment. And then rolling over to your tabletop position. And here, I just want you to wiggle. Wiggle through your hips. It doesn't matter, be free, close your eyes. It might feel good to come into your cats and cows. And if that's in your practice, go there. Otherwise, I just want you to be free. Wiggle from side to side. Maybe wiggle backwards and forwards. Feels really good. And then when you finish wibbling and wobbling, just coming back and sitting on your heels. Lengthen through your spine. Open your chest here. Hands come down, facing the sky. Deep inhale to your belly, your ribs and your chest. And exhale, feel your breath leave your chest, your ribs and belly. Inhale, sweep your hands to the sky, really reach and lengthen. Exhale, right hand comes down, left hand opens up. Side body stretch, and you can feel it all the way down into your hips. Opening up here, really explore the pose. Walk your fingers out if you can. Inhale here, open your chest. Exhale, rolling forward. Walk your fingers all the way around. Your left hand meets the floor. Inhale, coming to the right hand side. How cool does that feel? Really nice through your body, your back. Inhale here, open your heart, open your chest. Exhale, swaying forward. Take your time, explore your body here. Inhale, opening up, back to the left-hand side. Inhale here, exhale, swaying forward. Opening up. Deep inhale here. Bringing your hands to the sky, reach and lengthen. Exhale, hands come back down. Slowly lengthen through your hands. Gaze, forehead, chest, floor. Melt to the floor. Inhale, snake your body all the way to the mat. Forehead comes down. Arms lengthen out to the side like a capital T. Inhale, bend your right knee and imagine your right toe touching your left armpit. Or elbow, better yet. Coming into your scorpion on this side. Gentle spinal twist. Exhale. Exhale, rolling out, coming to the other side. Inhale, bend your left leg. Exhale, opening up. Left big toe to right elbow. Releasing your twist here. Hands come underneath your shoulders. Press back. Downward facing dog pose. Now here, I want you to explore, okay? So really wiggle your hips. Pedal through your heels. Lengthen through your spine and gaze comes to your belly button. Woohoo! Free movements. Maybe wiggle forward to your high plank. Wiggle back to your downward facing dog. And then coming to stillness here, really push the ground away with your hands. Gaze comes through your back of your legs. Inhale, right leg lifts and lengthens, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, open your hip here. And I really want you to open up, it feels good. Gaze can come under your right shoulder. Inhale, lengthen your right leg, three-legged dog, and then just bend your knee and roll through your hip. Go one way and then go the next, just exploring your hip here. Inhale, lengthen, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. It's like a high plank. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. And then swing your foot in. High lunge, runner's lunge here. From here, you're dropping your back knee, opening your chest. Deep inhale here. Exhale, placing your hands to the inside of your foot. Now we're coming into our lizard here. So either hanging out here if that's comfortable, but if you would like a deeper stretch, coming down to your elbows. Now feel free to bring your block, your book, your pillow underneath your elbows if you'd like to come down and add a little bit more intensity to the pose, but you can't get your elbows down to the floor. We're going to be hanging out here for 10 breaths. Close down your eyes, tuck your chin to your chest. 5 more breaths here. Deep inhale. Exhale, slowly walk your hands up. Frame outside your foot, push back. Downward facing dog pose. Coming into stillness, inhale rolls you forward, high plank. Switch on your core, switch on your mula bandha, your pelvic floors. Exhale, chaturanga, knees on or off the floor. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog pose. Inhale, your left leg becomes light, three-legged dog. Bend your knee and open your hip here. Really open up, gaze can come underneath the left armpit. Inhale, lengthen, three-legged dog. Then just bend your knee, roll through your hip one way and then the next. Just exploring the motion here. Inhale, lengthen, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. And then sweeping it through to your runner's lunge. Drop your back knee, open your chest. Inhale here. Exhale, your hands find the inside of your foot. Then you make your way to your lizard on this side. So whether it's just hanging out here, coming a little deeper, we've got 10 breaths. Now remember, you can use props and each side is going to feel completely different. On this side, I'm going to use my book. Close down your eyes, let your breath fall naturally. And open up into your hips. We've got 5 more breaths here. Deep inhale, exhale, slowly walking out of your lizard, framing outside your foot, and press back downward facing dog pose, coming straight to stillness. Inhale, roll forward, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga, knees on or off the floor. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog pose. Inhale, your right leg lifts and lengthens, 3-legged dog. Bend your knee and open your hip here. Inhale, lengthen, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, right knee to left wrist, coming into your pigeon pose here. Your right shin is parallel to your mat, maybe tucked in slightly more. Your right foot is flexed and you're sitting nice and high, hips are square. Maybe it feels good to pop a block under your right butt cheek to prop you up a little higher. And then slowly melting down into your pigeon. Now here, if you're feeling any extreme pain or discomfort in your knee, please roll out of your pigeon right now. Come into your deer. So keep your leg where it is, just bringing your left leg parallel to the front of your mat. Square off your hips and laying down to the front. So either finding your deer pose or your pigeon and just surrendering here. We've got 10 deep breaths. As the time moves on, try not to roll out of your hips. Try to keep them square. And just let your elbows slowly walk out one breath at a time until your whole body is just melting into your mat. We have 5 more deep breaths here. Exhale here, slowly rolling out of your pigeon. Tuck your leg back, push back, downward facing dog pose. And I just want you to pedal your feet here. Feeling that blood flow back into your right leg. Moving to the opposite side. Inhale, left leg lifts and lengthens, 3-legged dog. Bend your knee and open your hip. Can you get your left toe really far away from your body? Really stretch, open up. Inhale, lengthen, 3-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Crunch it in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left knee to left wrist. Pigeon pose. So coming back down, you know where you're going now. So either finding your pigeon, setting up your foot, flexing through your left foot, or coming into your deer, rolling out of your hips, bringing your right leg forward, both parallel to your mat, squaring off your hips. And then in both the poses, you just melt your body forward. I'm going to come into my pigeon on this side. And remember, from side to side, you're completely different. If you need the block on this side, tucking it underneath your left butt cheek. And we've got our 10 breaths here, slowly melting into the mat, into the earth. And allow your breath to find the areas of tension here. As you inhale, let your breath find your glutes, your hips. And as you exhale, let your breath take away some tension and tightness you're holding there. We've got 5 more full breaths here in our pigeon. Can you melt a little further? Exhaling here, slowly coming out of your pose, releasing any equipment you may have used, and then pushing back into your downward facing dog, pedaling out your heels, opening the backs of your legs. And can you notice the difference? How are your hips feeling now? The length in your legs? Just be aware. Bringing your heels down to the mat, coming into stillness. Inhale, your right leg lifts and lengthens, 3-legged dog. Exhale, sweep it through into a low lunge. Inhale here, open your chest, open your heart. Exhale, push back, half splits. So here we're lengthening through our right hamstring, your heels on the mat, your toes facing towards the sky. We're active here. Don't hunch through your back, really lengthen. Inhale here. Exhale, fold a little deeper. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Your right hand comes to your left hand. And I just want you to gracefully open up into your froggy pose. So your knees are going to come nice and wide on your mat, as wide as you can. And then once again, you're coming down to the floor, to the earth, tucking your chin to your chest. We've got 10 breaths here. Now in our frog pose, I don't want you to roll out of your hips. I want you to push back into your hips. Give it a go. Close down your eyes and I want you to imagine your breath floating into your hips. And I want your breath to explore your body and let go of other tension and tightness you're holding, maybe in your fingers, your toes, your jaw, and let go of that. See if you can come deeper for the last 5 breaths here. Deep inhale here, exhale, slowly walking your hands back to your hips, bring your knees together and just come into a child's pose. Knees are closed, forehead come onto the mat. Exhaling here, your inhale brings you up into your downward facing dog. Inhale, roll through high plank, pause here, switch on your core. Deep inhale, exhale, roll back, downward facing dog pose. Inhale, your left leg lifts and lengthens, 3-legged dog. Exhale, sweep it through, low lunge, back knees on the mat. Inhale here, open your chest, open your heart. Exhale, push it back, half splits pose. So once again, your heels on the mat here, your toes are reaching to the sky. I want you to lengthen through your spine. I don't want you to see you dipping down here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, folding deeper. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, walking into your froggy pose. Now I'm not going to do it this way. I'm going to come back around facing you so you guys don't see my bottom in full frog mode. So coming to the opposite side, gracefully finding your frog, and notice you can come deeper now we're here for the second time. Your feet are flexed and just melting into your froggy pose, coming straight down to where you last were. Closing down your eyes, let your breath be natural. And here exploring the tension you're holding in your body. Could be in your shoulders, your tongue and teeth. Let it all go. Be heavy, melt into your mat. Five more breaths here. See if you can sink and walk your hips back a little bit more, and then surrender deeper. Exhaling here, slowly walking back, bringing your knees together, coming into your child's pose. Lengthen through your arms, foreheads on the mat. Just grounding our energy here. From here, slowly rolling onto your back. Legs are lengthened. Just here for a short Shavasana. We're not finishing yet, but we are slowing down our practice. Inhale here, and your exhale brings your knees to your chest. Cuddle them in. Thank yourself for this standing practice. And then lengthen through your left leg. Your right knee's still in your heart center, and I just want you to roll through your leg here. Like we did in our downward facing dog, in our rock our baby, and now just laying down. When you're ready from here, lengthening through your right leg, flexing your foot, pointing your toes, playing around here, welcoming any cracks and creaks you may hear. Now here's a great opportunity to grab your band if you would like it. To just bring a little bit more length into your leg. And just pulling it down, making sure your band's on the sole of your foot. You can make the length in your leg, the stretch a little bit more intense if that's what you're looking for. Otherwise, just like me, holding on to your calf or behind your knee. Inhale here, exhale, bend through your right knee, hug it to your chest, and then swapping over, your left knee comes into your chest now, and just roll through your knee, creating gentle circles. It feels really nice, and it's strangely different to when you do it in your downward facing dog and your rock your baby. Especially at the end of the practice, can you feel the more mobility you have in your hips now? And when you're ready, lengthening through your left leg, maybe grabbing your band here to assist you. Otherwise, just hanging out with me and begin to point and flex your foot, welcoming any cracks and creaks on this side. Deep inhale here, exhale, left knee comes into your heart center, your right joins you, and you come into your happy baby. Knees slide down the sides of your body, your hands find the top of your feet, inside or outside, I don't mind, whatever feels more comfortable for you. I'm just rocking from side to side. A small inversion to finish off our practice, allowing our feet and legs, our hips to be higher than our heart here. Coming into stillness in your happy baby, flex your feet more, pull down on your feet, but also be active through your legs and push up with your feet. Play around here. Exhaling, releasing your feet, bringing the soles of your feet together, coming into your reclined butterfly, finishing where we started today. Your left hand comes to your heart, your right hand comes to your belly, and just settling down into your mat. Feel the ease of your body, feeling your breath come in through your nostrils and out through your nostrils, being completely aware. It might be quite nice to set an intention for your day here. It can be something small to do with your yoga practice, or maybe something a little bit bigger outside this space. The practice of gratitude, the practice of self-love, or maybe sending energy to someone that may need it. Be kind here. Deep inhale here and complete exhale, sealing off your intention, keeping your eyes closed if that's comfortable, slowly rolling to your right hand side. Let your hands help your knees over. And then once you're there, take a few breaths and then slowly come to a seated position on your mat. Once you're there, closing down your eyes, lengthen through your back, neck and head. Palms facing the sky to allow more energy flow through your body, to share your energy with others. But if you'd like to ground your energy today, just place your palms facing down on your knees. Bringing your awareness back into your heart center and just repeating mentally to yourself, I have a peaceful mind, a loving heart, a healthy body, and a joyful soul. Bringing the palms of your hands together with love and gratitude. Hari Om Tat Sat.